There's a quiet, gnawing weariness, is there not, that settles deep within the soul when you find yourself relentlessly pursuing what you know to be the right things. You read the books, attend the seminars, meticulously craft your plans, and exert yourself with unwavering striving. Yet the financial abundance you clearly envision, the very prosperity you believe is your birthright, remains persistently just beyond your grasp. Have you, like so many earnest seekers, immersed yourself in the transformative wisdom of think and grow rich? Have you poured your boundless energy, your very essence, into manifesting your goals only to confront a perplexing reality? A reality where, despite all conscious effort, you sense something is subtly, almost imperceptibly, causing you to be losing money. This loss, it is not merely the ebb and flow of external market forces, nor is it solely the consequence of unforeseen circumstances. No, this drain, this persistent leakage originates from a far more insidious and unseen internal source. It is a frustration that echoes the very core of your being, a silent question demanding an answer. Reflect with me for a moment. What if the very bedrock of your ambition, the foundation upon which you construct your grandest dreams, secretly harbors a hidden agreement, a silent, unwritten pact forged deep within the silent chambers of your own being, which, without your conscious awareness, is relentlessly dictating the course of your financial destiny? What if this profound internal dynamic is, even now, actively preventing the very prosperity you not only desire, but fundamentally deserve? This, my friend, is not a matter of simply exerting more effort, of working harder, or of applying superficial techniques. No, the path forward, the true liberation, lies in a deeper uncovering. It demands that we unearth a profound Napoleon Hill truth, a timeless wisdom that extends beyond the visible and tangible. It speaks to a foundational principle of the universe itself, one whose accurate, precise, and deeply personal application possesses the astonishing power to fundamentally realign your deepest self, your core identity, with your loftiest financial aspirations. This truth, once unveiled, will illuminate the very mechanism of your wealth creation. Consider this not as an ordinary lesson, but as an urgent invitation. An invitation to a necessary and deeply introspective moment of deep reflection. This is a journey, not merely through facts and figures, but into the very spiritual mechanics of true wealth creation. It is a venture into the often unacknowledged territory of your own mind, where the seeds of both your greatest triumphs and your most frustrating setbacks are sown. We will explore how unconscious patterns, invisible yet incredibly potent, are the silent architects of your current reality. To understand this is to gain the master key to unlocking the true potential that lies dormant within you. It is to finally comprehend why, despite your unwavering dedication to the principles of success, you might still feel the frustrating sting of losing money. This insight will not merely inform, it will transform. Prepare your mind and, more importantly, prepare your heart for a revelation that promises not just knowledge, but a profound shift in your understanding of prosperity itself, a shift that will finally allow your true financial destiny to unfold without hindrance. You have diligently embraced the powerful concept of definiteness of purpose, have you not? You have spent countless hours meticulously defining your desires, writing them down, and visualizing their manifestation with unwavering conviction. You have cultivated faith, striving to believe in the attainment of your objectives, even when the path seemed obscured by doubt. Persistence has become your steadfast companion, compelling you to press forward despite setbacks and temporary defeats. You have even experimented with the art of autosuggestion, consciously feeding your mind with affirmations, imbuing your desires with emotional energy, attempting to impress them upon the fertile ground of your subconscious. You have followed the blueprints laid out by the giants of achievement, individuals who forged their destinies from the raw material of thought and desire. Yet, despite this conscious dedication, this arduous commitment to the proven methods, that critical needle of true, sustained wealth feels stubbornly stuck. It refuses to advance with the fluidity and abundance you have been led to expect. Are you finding that despite your very best intentions, unexpected expenses materialize out of nowhere, seemingly conspiring to deplete your resources? Do opportunities that once sparkled with promise mysteriously vanish or slip through your grasp, leaving you to wonder what went wrong? Has your income plateaued, refusing to ascend to the next level, regardless of your heightened effort and ingenuity? This is a perplexing state, one that causes many to question the very principles they once held sacred. It forces a deeply unsettling question to the forefront of your mind, a question that echoes in the quiet moments of reflection. Why am I still losing money? This is not a superficial inquiry, but a profound yearning for understanding, a search for the hidden mechanism that obstructs the natural flow of prosperity you work so hard to attract. The external world often presents convenient alibis: the economy, the competition, the unfortunate timing. But I urge you to look deeper, to question these surface explanations. Imagine for a moment, if you will, the majestic image of a grand sailing ship, its sails meticulously unfurled, perfectly trimmed to catch the prevailing winds. The captain, a master of navigation and strategy, stands at the helm, charting a precise course towards a distant, prosperous port. The crew, dedicated and skilled, works in harmonious concert, ensuring every rope and spar is optimized for maximum velocity. Every conscious effort is made to propel this magnificent vessel forward with immense speed and efficiency. Yet, mysteriously, the ship never achieves its full potential. Its progress is inexplicably hindered, a subtle drag constantly pulling against its momentum. No matter how strong the winds, no matter how skilled the captain or how diligent the crew, the ship remains tethered, its journey prolonged, its arrival delayed. The experienced captain eventually investigates, searching for a flaw in the rigging, a tear in the sail, a leak in the hull. But the problem remains elusive, for it is not external. It is an unseen force, a secret anchor, subtly dragging beneath the tranquil surface, hidden from plain view, silently holding the ship back. This unseen force, my friend, is not some external obstacle or an act of fate. It is not the economy, nor the perceived scarcity of resources. This resistance, this subtle drag, is profoundly internal. It resides within your own subconscious mind. It is the unrecognized, unacknowledged agreement you have made, a pact that undermines your conscious efforts, keeping you from the very prosperity you desire. We must therefore turn our gaze inward, for the true power to release this anchor lies not in altering the external winds, but in understanding and transforming the hidden currents within. We now approach the very core, the master key to your internal economy, an understanding that transcends the mere mechanics of effort and action. While you have diligently studied and absorbed the profound insights offered in Think and Grow Rich, particularly those crucial chapters dedicated to the power of the subconscious mind and the art of autosuggestion, it is imperative that we delve deeper. Many, in their earnest pursuit of success, interpret these powerful tools as simply techniques for conscious programming, as if the subconscious were merely a blank slate awaiting your commands, a passive recipient of your spoken desires. But I tell you, its function is far more dynamic, more intricate, and ultimately far more powerful than a simple recording device. The subconscious mind, my dear friend, is not merely a receptacle. It is a vibrant, resonating echo chamber for your deepest, often unexamined beliefs. It acts as a profound repository for every thought, every feeling, every experience you have ever encountered, particularly those formative impressions from your earliest years. Within its vast and silent archives lie your fundamental convictions about your own inherent worth, your capacity for generating and retaining wealth, and perhaps most crucially, what you genuinely feel you are allowed to possess, what you are worthy of. This is the subtle yet undeniable truth that many overlook, the profound principle that, when ignored, continues to cause you to be losing money despite your best intentions and conscious efforts. The true principle we are addressing, the one that holds such immense power over your financial destiny, is not simply what you articulate or visualize with your conscious mind. It is what you implicitly believe about yourself, about money, about abundance, at the very core of your being. Consider this. If your subconscious mind, that silent and all-pervading force, harbors a hidden conviction, perhaps a belief instilled in childhood that wealth is inherently difficult to attain, or that prosperity is fleeting, or that you are somehow not truly deserving of vast financial freedom, then every conscious declaration of desire, every affirmation, every strategic plan will encounter a subtle yet formidable internal resistance. This internal friction, this misalignment between your conscious aspiration and your subconscious conviction, manifests as the unseen drain, the very reason you could be unknowingly losing money. It is a fundamental truth that the subconscious, being the more dominant and ingrained force, will always, subtly yet surely, guide your actions and perceptions to align with its deepest beliefs, regardless of your conscious will. Recall my emphasis on faith. I did not speak of mere hope, nor simply a fleeting wish. True faith, as I defined it, is an unwavering conviction that permeates your entire being, a profound certainty that your desire will be realized. It is a state where the conscious and subconscious minds are in perfect, harmonious alignment. When your conscious desires for wealth and success clash with these deeply embedded subconscious convictions of scarcity or unworthiness, a powerful conflict ensues. The subconscious, operating from its ingrained programming, begins to subtly steer your actions and reactions, guiding your choices in ways that reinforce its existing beliefs. It might cause you to unconsciously divert opportunities that appear too good to be true, to procrastinate on critical decisions, or to find reasons why you cannot pursue a venture that would lead to significant gain. This is not a malicious force. It is merely fulfilling its mandate to maintain coherence with its programming, inadvertently reinforcing scarcity and causing you to be losing money in ways you cannot consciously comprehend. The path to true mastery lies in bringing these two powerful aspects of your mind into perfect, unstoppable harmony. Having understood the profound influence of your subconscious beliefs on your internal economy, the critical question now emerges. How precisely does this internal misalignment translate into the tangible reality of being losing money? This is where the abstract concept of belief manifests into concrete, quantifiable loss, often without your conscious awareness. It is a subtle dance between your inner conviction and your outer actions, a performance where your deepest, unspoken agreements about yourself silently dictate your financial outcomes. Think deeply about the opportunities you instinctively avoid. Is there a moment when a promising venture, a chance to invest, or an offer of collaboration presents itself, and a whisper of self-doubt, an echo of unworthiness, causes you to hesitate, to withdraw, to simply say no, or to let the moment pass? This hesitation, this inaction, born from a subconscious belief that you are not quite ready, not quite capable, or not truly deserving, represents a direct and immediate financial loss, an opportunity cost that silently erodes your potential for wealth. Consider the negotiation table, whether in business, for a salary, or even in a simple transaction. Do you find yourself consistently accepting less than your true worth, settling for an offer that falls short of your expectations? This is not always due to external pressure or a lack of leverage. Often, it is a deeply ingrained part of you, a subconscious program, that whispers you are not truly worth the higher value, that demanding more would be arrogant, or that you might lose the opportunity entirely if you push too hard. This internal agreement to undervalue yourself, to play it safe, results in a quantifiable reduction in your earnings, a direct instance of losing money that originates not from the market, but from within your own being. It is a profound demonstration of how your self-perception directly shapes your financial reality. Furthermore, observe your spending habits. Do you find yourself making impulsive purchases, engaging in wasteful expenditures, or struggling to maintain financial discipline despite your conscious intentions to save and invest wisely? This, too, can be a shadow cost, a manifestation of a deeper program that unconsciously believes money is inherently scarce and therefore must be spent quickly before it disappears, or that immediate gratification is the only solace in a world of perceived lack. This contradictory behavior, born from a belief system that fears both wealth and poverty simultaneously, subtly sabotages your efforts to accumulate and retain capital, ensuring that you remain in a cycle of earning and spending that prevents true financial growth. It is a profound, often overlooked way that your own beliefs cause you to be losing money. I spoke of the 6 ghosts of fear, those pervasive specters that haunt the human mind and impede progress. Beyond the more obvious fears of poverty, criticism, or ill health, there exists a more insidious subconscious fear, the fear of having. This is not simply a fear of responsibility that comes with wealth, but a deeper apprehension of the changes it might bring, the criticism it might attract, or the discomfort of moving beyond a familiar, albeit frustrating, comfort zone. This fear manifests as various forms of self-sabotage, procrastination on crucial financial documents, delayed decision-making on lucrative investments, or an unconscious inclination to divert funds away from growth opportunities. This internal conflict, this subtle fear of success itself, creates a constant, draining leakage in your financial vessel, keeping you in a state where you are always losing money in subtle, yet significant ways. It is the insidious pull of that hidden anchor, preventing your magnificent ship from sailing into the boundless ocean of abundance it is capable of navigating. To truly understand this is to gain a powerful tool for liberation. Having thoroughly explored the insidious ways in which your deeply held, often unconscious beliefs about yourself and your capacity for wealth cause you to be losing money, the crucial inquiry now becomes, how do we mend this silent internal agreement that has been working against your conscious desires? How do we seal the leaks in the vessel of your financial destiny? This is precisely where the power of practical spiritual understanding comes to life, not as some abstract philosophy, but as a tangible, actionable path towards reclaiming your true potential. This process is far removed from superficial affirmations or fleeting positive thinking. It demands a deep, unwavering courage to embark upon an introspection into the very beliefs buried within your subconscious mind that are, even now, actively working in opposition to your most cherished aspirations. It requires an authentic emotional connection to the fundamental truth of who you are, to the inherent worthiness that resides within, and to the abundance you genuinely deserve to experience. The journey begins with what I call the inherited belief audit. Instead of solely fixating on what you consciously desire, I urge you to ask yourself with unflinching honesty, what beliefs about money, about success, about my own personal worth, did I unconsciously inherit? These are the narratives, the financial paradigms, the unspoken rules that were passed down to you from your family, from your culture, from your early life experiences. These are the often hidden anchors that, without your awareness, continue to hold you back. Identify them. Acknowledge their presence within your subconscious mind without judgment, for merely bringing them into the light of your conscious awareness is the first, most powerful step towards disarming their influence. Understand that these are not your truths, but borrowed ones, capable of causing you to be losing money through their continued unchallenged operation. Next, I propose the gratitude gap exercise. a deeper, more profound application of the gratitude I so emphasized in Think and Grow Rich. Go beyond generic thanks for what you already possess. Cultivate a powerful emotional gratitude for the potential of wealth, for the opportunity to create it, even if it is not yet fully manifested in your physical reality. This is not about pretending. It is about activating the emotional current that bridges the gap your subconscious mind requires to fully believe that abundance is not only real, but also imminent and available to you. By emotionally connecting with the feeling of having what you desire, even before it materializes, you signal to your internal mechanisms that scarcity is an illusion, thereby actively preventing situations where you might otherwise be losing money. This is a powerful form of aligning your inner world with your outer aspirations. Following this, engage in the inner dialogue rehearsal. Before you approach any significant financial decision or confront a new opportunity, do not merely visualize success in a detached manner. Instead, engage in a rich internal dialogue where you proactively role-play the interaction from a profound place of unshakable worthiness. Speak to your subconscious mind as a wise and benevolent mentor. Assure it, with quiet conviction, that abundance is safe, that it is deserved, and that its attainment will be beneficial not only for you, but for all those you touch. This is a far more potent and effective form of autosuggestion than mere repetition. It is about convincing the deeper layers of your being that prosperity is not a threat, but a natural and welcome part of your experience. This profound mental preparation dissolves the internal resistance that often causes you to be losing money through hesitation or self-sabotage. Finally, you must learn to embrace the sixth sense for internal guidance. My concept of the sixth sense is not solely about external intuition or psychic abilities. It is fundamentally about your deep internal knowing. It is the antenna within your subconscious mind that perceives truth beyond the five physical senses. Pay meticulous attention to the subtle nudges, the profound feelings of ease or unease, the fleeting inspirations, or the quiet warnings that arise from within. These are your internal signals, your inner compass, communicating whether a belief is holding you back or propelling you forward. This refined internal guidance allows you to intuitively identify and seal the leaks within your own being, guiding you away from decisions and actions that would cause you to be losing money and directing you towards those that foster genuine, sustainable prosperity. This awakening of your inner guidance system is a hallmark of true mastery. Now, after this deep introspection, after having diligently audited those inherited beliefs, consciously engaged in the gratitude gap exercise, rehearsed that powerful inner dialogue, and begun to attune your sixth sense for internal guidance, a profound transformation begins to unfold. This is the moment when your conscious purpose, that fervent desire you have for abundant wealth and success, finally, irrevocably, aligns with your most fundamental subconscious mind beliefs. It is when that insidious silent agreement, that unwritten pact of unworthiness or scarcity that has inadvertently been causing you to be losing money, is not merely acknowledged, but actively and deliberately rewritten. It is supplanted by a new, powerful decree of inherent worth, an unwavering conviction that you are indeed deserving of the grandest prosperity the universe can offer. This, my friend, is the precise juncture where the true magic, the undeniable power of Think and Grow Rich, ceases to be a theoretical concept and becomes a living, breathing reality in your experience. The elusive gap between aspiration and manifestation begins to close. The very fabric of your financial reality starts to reweave itself, not through external manipulation, but through an inner recalibration. The hole in the bucket, that constant, unnoticed drain through which your hard-earned gains and potential opportunities slipped away, is now meticulously sealed. You awaken to the startling realization that you have ceased to unknowingly be losing money through the subtle, self-sabotaging patterns dictated by your past conditioning. This cessation of internal leakage is not just a relief, it is a profound liberation, setting the stage for an entirely new paradigm of abundance. With this newfound internal coherence, you will discover that you naturally begin to attract and retain opportunities that perfectly resonate with your newly calibrated internal world. These are not merely chance occurrences. They are reflections of your elevated frequency, a mirror image of the harmonious alignment between your conscious will and your subconscious conviction. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, responds to your inner state. When your subconscious mind wholeheartedly believes you are a magnet for prosperity, opportunities gravitate towards you with an effortless grace that often defies conventional explanation. You will find yourself making decisions with greater clarity, acting with unshakable confidence, and naturally drawing to you the people, resources, and circumstances necessary for the fulfillment of your grandest designs. The frustrating struggle ceases, replaced by a flow, a natural unfolding of abundance. Understand this deeply. What we have discussed here extends far beyond mere financial advice. This is, in its essence, an invitation to a profound spiritual and emotional liberation. True wealth is not merely measured in currency. It is reflected in the richness of your inner life, the clarity of your purpose, and the unshakable belief in your own creative power. To truly be a channel for enduring wealth, to allow prosperity to flow freely and unhindered through your life, you must first unequivocally believe that you are indeed such a channel. This belief must permeate every fiber of your being, resonating in the silent chambers of your subconscious mind, echoing through every thought, every feeling, every action. This internal conviction is the master key, the principle that unlocks the vast reservoirs of potential within you. This journey, illuminated by the timeless Napoleon Hill truth, is not for the faint of heart, but for those who possess the courage to look inward, to confront their deepest fears and limiting beliefs, and to consciously choose a path of empowerment. It is a profoundly transformative endeavor, one that shifts you from a state of unconscious reaction to one of deliberate creation. You move from being a victim of circumstance to the master of your own destiny, not by external force, but by mastering the invisible forces within. It is mastering oneself to truly master one's destiny, to fully manifest the promise of think and grow rich, and to forever stop the insidious process of unknowingly being losing money. Embrace this truth, for it holds the power to redefine your entire existence. We have traversed a significant path together, exploring the hidden currents that often dictate our financial realities, even when our conscious minds strive for abundance. Now, as we draw this profound discussion to its close, allow me to distill the essence of our journey, to articulate the ultimate principle that, I suggest, you may have been unknowingly ignoring. It is not a complex formula or a secret technique. Rather, it is the absolute, unassailable truth of your own infinite worth, a truth not earned, but inherent, eternally imprinted upon the deepest recesses of your subconscious mind. This divine spark within, this recognition of your intrinsic value, is the very bedrock upon which all lasting prosperity must be built. Any deviation from this fundamental truth, any subconscious agreement with scarcity or unworthiness, becomes the source of that insidious drain, the reason why you have been unknowingly losing money. The time has come, therefore, for a decisive internal shift. This is not about merely wishing for change or hoping for a better tomorrow. This is about commanding a transformation within the very core of your being. It is about actively and unequivocally reclaiming that truth of infinite worth. Stop the passive hoping. Cease the mere wishing. Instead, engage in the profound act of shifting your internal dialogue, your very self-perception, from "I hope this will happen" to the declarative, unwavering certainty of "I am." When you truly internalize and embody the conviction of "I am worthy, I am capable, I am prosperous," Your entire internal system, your subconscious mind, begins to align with this powerful declaration. It ceases its unconscious sabotage and becomes a fervent ally in the manifestation of your desires. This decisive internal shift is the final, most potent act in sealing that internal leakage, in ensuring that you forever stop unknowingly losing money. Your truest prosperity, that abundance which aligns with your deepest desires and serves your highest good, eagerly awaits this perfect alignment. It is not merely external circumstances that stand between you and your aspirations, but often the subtle, unacknowledged dissonance within. When your conscious intent and your subconscious mind are in complete, harmonious accord, the universe has no choice but to respond in kind. Opportunities will not just present themselves, they will flow towards you. Resources will not just become available, they will materialize. And the peace that accompanies this true alignment, knowing that your inner world is in sync with your outer reality, is a wealth far greater than any sum of money. This is the promise of applied wisdom, the testament to the enduring power of the Napoleon Hill Truth. Now, after this moment of deep reflection, I invite you to consider this question with genuine introspection. What hidden belief, perhaps one you have carried for years without truly recognizing its influence, do you now suspect might have been subtly, yet powerfully, holding you back? What unspoken agreement within your subconscious mind has been causing you to unknowingly losing money or hindering your progress towards the abundance you deserve? Share your insights, your journey, and your revelations. Let us foster a collective mastermind, a community of individuals committed to this profound internal work. For in sharing our personal truths, we illuminate the path for one another, creating a ripple effect of empowerment and transformation. And if this message, this perspective, has resonated deeply within your spirit, consider extending this invitation to someone else who might also be searching earnestly for this vital missing piece of their own puzzle.